decided to let go my PTO winch on my Series 2A and switch into Ramsey 2001 model winch. It's an electric one with worm gear, the similar winch that used on Camel Trophy Zaire 1983. I don't have sufficient photo reference on how the winch mounted to the chassis. I will improvise by copying some bits from my other Land Rover winch mount to be applied on the Ramsey. Here's a temporary mount before I make a real one. I want to set up the position of the drum winch so the crank hole still can be used, and avoiding the steering relay arm hitting the winch worm gear housing. As you can see, in this position, the steering relay arm is hitting the worm gear housing of the winch. So, I will have to readjust a little bit more to the left side of the vehicle and also maybe a little bit higher than now. This is the second attempt on setting up the position. As you can see, we already moved the drum winch more to the left of the vehicle and also a bit higher than before. And now we will try to move the steering relay to the left. Now we will check if the issue can be solved or not. As you can see, the steering relay can move freely to the left without hitting the worm gear housing. So since this is the ideal position of the winch, I will ask the workshop to make a new one using this measurement. This is the new mount of the winch fitted on the front chassis. I will check it first if the steering relay arm is moving free without hitting the worm gear housing of the winch. As you can see, it's moving free without hitting the worm gear housing of the winch. Since all the issues are solved, now we can continue setting up the roller winch and the rest of the bumperettes. This is Ramsey electric worm gear winch, fitted on my Series 2A Land Rover. Why I think this position is ideal? Because in this position, the steering relay arm won't hit the worm gear housing of the winch. And also, you still can have the access to use your crank start handle for emergency. I never want to dismiss basic features of the vehicle. And also, in this position, you still can have enough airflow to the radiator from the front of the vehicle while moving or driving. And that's all for the winch mount setting episodes. I will continue in another episode of this winch when it's already fully functioned with the electricity. The remote is still left somewhere on my mate's garage who sold this winch to me, so